acquisition video. My name is Slattery, this is Mcphillibin, and today we're going to go through the dummy solo.
So, what we're going to do, the content of this session, it's going to start in a classroom setting. Just this is most conducive to learning rather than going straight out to the pitch or straight into a gym session where attention span maybe isn't as good. There's a nice ambient temperature, it makes learning a little bit easier, everyone's a little bit more comfortable and relaxed, and everyone's a little bit more focused on the learning outcomes. Then from there, we're going to apply what we've taught, hopefully through guided learning and our guided discovery and implicit learning. We're going to take out into a field scenario or a gym scenario and see if he can then implement the skill by feel more than us giving him instructions and us giving him explicit learning or us giving him instructional learning. Then after that, we're going to recap, we're going to show Luke the visual feedback, and we're going to get Luke to give feedback on himself and to see what it is he has learned with regards to the dummy solo. And then after that, we're going to set up a follow-up consultation and we're going to discuss the method which we're going to relay information to him between now and then.
As well as that, as Owen said, implicit and explicit learning, it's a key factor associated with developing and learning a skill acquisition. Okay, so through implicit and explicit learning, Luke will discover the skill, the dummy solo, and in time then we're going to organise follow-up sessions through the conclusion and consultation.
How's it going, Luke? My name's Eoghan. Alright, today I'm going to be taking you through a skills acquisition session for the dummy solo. Alright, before we start, I'd just like to tell you what the structure for the session is. Alright, what we're going to do is, before we go outside in the cold and the wind, you won't be able to hear me and it won't be as conducive to learning. We're going to stay in the classroom environment. We're going to have a look at the video. I'm going to get some feedback from you off the video and I'm going to discuss the video a bit with you. Then we're going to go out, we're going to try put what we learned here into practice out on the pitch. Then we're going to come back and we're going to get some feedback on stuff that we record out on the pitch, alright?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so that's the basic outline of the session. What we're looking to achieve from the session, alright, the outcomes we're looking to achieve, for you to understand when to use the dummy solo, when it's appropriate, when it's not appropriate, and the method that's kind of your best equipped to use the dummy solo in, alright?
Luke, thanks. My name's David. So today basically we're going to be doing a skills clinic on the dummy solo, okay? The structure of the session, so we're going to do a meet and greet, which is now. We're going to explain and show a video of the dummy solo. What the session will entail, it will incorporate skill acquisition on the pitch, and the acoustics in this room are a lot better, that's why we're doing it here today. We're going to get some feedback, some positive feedback, maybe some negative feedback within your form and technique within the skill, and we'll take it from there. We will conclude the session by showing the video and showing the video of yourself doing the skill as well. So we're going to take it from there, and hopefully you enjoy the session. Okay?
Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you this video. It's got some good examples of the dummy solo. We're going to watch it through first of all without saying a thing. Alright? Then I'm going to ask you for some feedback on it. We'll discuss the video a bit, I'll ask you a few questions. But mainly I want to see what the key points you can pick up on are. Alright? And then we're going to go through it together and we might stop up where we see key points, alright? Yeah. Okay, so if you want to take a seat there, I'm just going to turn on off the light and play the video for you.
Cheers.
Okay, so we're just going to watch it through first now, alright?
Okay, so now we're going to take you through a skill acquisition video, okay? So the idea here is to create a sense of implicit learning and explicit learning, okay? So we're going to watch the video silently, which will incorporate some implicit learning. It's basically a self-learning process where you can digest the video yourself and analyse what you're conveying or what you're looking at, okay? So I'm going to play the video now, you're going to take a seat, and I'm just going to turn off the lights. So this video will play without comment, okay?
And we picked up on there from any of those examples in the video.
It's the time when to use it.
Okay, so what would you say about the time? What would you say is Best time to use it.
Like basically going for goal one-on-one with your man, that'd be the best time to use it.
Yeah, very good. Very good. What would you say about the proximity from the attack to the defender? So the person who's trying to execute the dummy solo, are they very close to their man? Are they close enough that their man can get a hand in, or just close enough that their man thinks he can get a block in?
Close to man thinks get a block in, that's the perfect time to use it.
Alright, and there's not something about body position for the lads who are executing the dummy solo. Is there anything in the mechanics that you picked up on?
So just selling them off, I basically look like you're basically going to have a shot and then.
And what would you say are the key biomechanical points when you're going to shoot, or when you're fanning to shoot, or when you're actually shooting to sell the dummy solo? What is it that the lads are doing, or what is it that you do? Anything in particular you picked up on?
Stay low centre gravity, real low to the ground, keep the close touch to the ball and then.
Good, yes, so close touch to the ball. It's very hard to shoot obviously if you're in a full stride, and it's also very hard to change direction if you're in a full stride, so that works both ways. So it means you can get shot away if you think you can. If you can't, you can change it into a solo, and you've still got a short stride to change pace and change direction. Good. And what about when we play through the next one? We just want to keep an eye on the non-kicking, the arm and the non-kicking side, if you know what I mean. So if the player soloing on his left foot, I just want you to watch what the right arm is doing. All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as a way of implicit learning that was shown for you there, with regards to that, what did you see in the video that you felt was relevant in the skill?
Over exaggerating the shot, over exaggerating taking the shot on, leaning back, keeping the ball nice and close, so keeping the ball centre gravity.
Yeah, good. Why do you think the forward would obviously do the dummy solo?
Just get through on goal, beat his man easier than one man straight forward.
And if the defender is approaching the forward and the forward does do the dummy solo, what then happens to the defender?
Falls. Pulls in, falls for it.
Yeah, so usually the defender is lining up the shot, so he's either going forward for the block or he's maintaining his feet position. But when the dummy solo does occur, the feet are then off balance, and that creates the extra 3 seconds for the forward to give away. Okay, so this is just is a form of explicit learning now. So basically, I'm going to go through the different biomechanical process of the players when they're shooting with the dummy solo. Okay, so. As the forward is going in on goal with the defender, and when the arm is exaggerated back, it creates the sense that the shot will be taken. Therefore, the defender commits to the block or the tackle, which then in time gives the forward the opportunity to shoot. Okay, so that's pretty much the benefit of the dummy solo, and that's the reason why we're going to teach you the solo today, as it will benefit you going forward. Okay.
Cheers.
He's already sold the defender there. What's he done with his arm on the non-kicking side?
On the back, so he can back it look like.
Very good, yeah. So that's the kind of counterbalance when you're off a shot. He's had a big swing on that arm to really try to sell that shot. He's probably even exaggerating what he'd do if he was actually shooting. Okay. Good, okay, that's good, yeah. He does come back onto his left foot. But what I'd say is just there as he's pushing off, he's in an ideal position to push off quickly and to accelerate rapidly. And I'll tell you what now. If you look at his ankle, knee and hip of the foot that he's pushing off there, nice straight line, okay? So that means he's got good linear power, he's got good power output out of that leg. He's not off balance, he's got good balance, and he can drive straight to that leg, give himself the space to get an uncontested shot. That's what we want, alright? Ultimately, that's what you're looking for out of a dummy solo, is either to get an uncontested shot, an uncontested pass, or just to retain possession. Alright?
So I'm going to go through the video once more, and we're going to stop the video midway, and I'm just going to ask you some questions on what you see and what you don't see. Okay?
Good.
Okay. So Colin Cooper. Okay. So. You've seen Colin Cooper there, he's running in on goal against Dublin. What did you see in that clip there?
The arm coming back on back, Salmon's man, then cuts in on his right foot.
Yes. Yeah, so as we rewind it here, he was running in, the arm gets exaggerated back, cuts inside, then in time gives him a few seconds to pop the shot off, okay? So here's our mulligan here for Tyrone. Dummy solo, creates the goal chance, goal. What did you see now?
Similar, just swinging the arm back over his arm, putting the ball nice and close to his body, and cuts in, push on for goal.
What did you think of the speed in that clip?
He wasn't going full pace, he kept his stride short when he's coming up to his man, and then cuts in.
Yeah. What did you think of the defender there?
He fell for it, he was sucked into the ball. The ball looked like he was taking a shot out of the point. And yeah, so
Yeah. Stephen O'Neill. And again, the same process with the arm. And the arm, you can see here, gets exaggerated back. Shot was initially, the defender thought it was going to be taken. Colin Cooper again. Shot, solo, goal. Okay? So, just showing the video there, what are the main coaching points you've taken from watching the videos implicitly and explicitly?
don't draw the defender in too much, keep the ball nice and close. When we're going for a shot over exaggerated, obviously,
Yeah.
short strides coming into your man, then as soon as you dummy him, step off fast.
Yeah, very good. Very good, very good. What we're going to do now is we're going to take you up onto the field. We're going to put the skill into practice. We're going to demonstrate the skill, and then we're going to see how you get on with the skill. Okay?
Yeah, cheers.
So Luke, out on the pitch, we're going to do it for real. We're going to see if we can get a feel for the dummy solo, alright? Yeah. I'm not going to be correcting you for the first few. I just want to see if you can get a feel for it. I'm going to see if you can get it by good at school with implicit learning, and see if you can figure it out on your own. What you're doing right, what you can improve on, okay? So, if you want to just have a quick look, I'm going to do a few silent demonstrations for you, alright? So, most of the examples we saw, the player was on the run, so I'm just going to do a couple of steps. I'm going to do the skill, I'm going to side step off. Okay, maybe not bring the ball up quite as high. Again. Alright, last one. Alright, okay. So basically, the ball's in here. What you're going to do is you're going to turn your arm back and then. Alright. Watch my feet. Alright. Fortunately, you've had to come inside because of the informatic. What I'm going to get you to do now is I'm going to get you to try 4 dummy solos, alright? You just take it from down. We're going to record 2 from the side and 2 from the front, so you get a chance to look at the lateral view and the anterior view of the skill, and you get to look at the mechanics of the movement from each view then afterwards, alright? Yeah. You use some feedback via the app, okay? The app we're going to use is Eoghan. It allows you to slow the video down, and you'll be able to watch the movement much more slowly, alright? Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Alright, so if we could just get you to face the camera side on first of all. Yeah. Alright? I'm going to get you to do so. If you face this wall here, please. Yeah. Alright? And just remember your cues. Good. And we get you to do it for facing the camera straight on. Yeah. Alright, and I really want you to change direction after this, alright? Good. Good. Excellent, good, well done. Big exaggerated arm. And again. Good stuff. Alright, thanks very much, Luke.
Cheers. Apologies for the weather conditions. We have to move inside, okay? So basically what we're going to do is you're going to demonstrate your skill and skill acquisition we've been showing you, dummy solo, okay? What it's going to entail is the side view and front view, okay? So we're going to practice the skill 4 times on each side, 4 on the front, 4 on the side, okay? So I really want you to emphasize on your movements and the exaggerated movements that we do, okay? Good. so we're going to go now from the front. So this time, really exaggerate the direction change. Okay, so good, better. Very good. Good. Hello. Come on, Lucy. That's good. Cheers.
Okay, so Luke, I'm just going to take you through this video, okay? We've got 3 or 4 examples here doing solos up on the pitch. I just want you to talk me through any specifics that you think might be in need of addressing, in particular, need of addressing before the next session, okay? So if you want to have a quick look.
Yeah.
Okay, so first example, what do you think?
Didn't sell it enough, but I'll take over-exaggerating the arm movement and keeping the ball as close to the body.
Yeah, I think that was the big one in the examples you saw, was that big swing in the arm, alright? So you're going to really need to focus in on that. I think the ball's close enough. The other thing is, maybe sometimes if the ball's out that little bit further, maybe you're actually enticing the defender to really go for that block as well. So I wouldn't be too hung up on that aspect of it. But I think the big arm swing, that was the main one in that example. What about this next one now?
Yeah. Similar, the arm movement wasn't the best, but it was okay. Probably
Yes, the arm movement was better on that, yeah, but I think you're right. I think the push off the standing foot was probably a little bit slower on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, and number 3?
Yeah, it's okay. It's
probably the best of the lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because your arm movement maybe not as big as in the last one, but the push off is definitely way quicker. Okay, so the defender in that instance is going to be going well past you. So the push off maybe isn't going to really get that arm swing back. And last example.
Yeah, it was alright. It was okay.
Better again.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, the step off was okay. It was average, but yeah, still needs a bit of work. I don't think anyway.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. Like I said, I think the main thing is to sell it is that big arm swing.
Yeah.
And make sure you're planting that foot as if you're going to shoot short on that stride. All right. So I think what the best thing to do would be, I know you have club training twice this week and then championship, and maybe you don't want to go trying too many new tricks before championship time. But what I would suggest is that between now and then, even just before training, in training before the warm-up, even when things are being explained, maybe just have a quick go, getting that field, getting that arm swung out, and flicking that ball back up to yourself, alright? And we'll maybe reconvene next week, I would say this day next week at a similar time, and we'll see how, if there's been any improvement made between now and then.
Yeah.
Right. Thanks very much, Luke. Cheers. Thanks very much.
Alright, so Luke, we're going to go through just a brief conclusion now with the dummy solo. Okay, so what it's going to entail, I'm going to show you 4 clips of your skill demonstration of the dummy solo. And what this will do is it will give you some an idea and convey, it will illustrate your skill and how applicable it is on the pitch and how you can progress it further. Okay, so I'm going to just show you the first skill. Okay, so obviously it's your first session doing the skill, and you're an experienced GAA player, so it was very good. However, obviously a lot of the skills that I taught initially can be tweaked and progress further. So what's your first your initial opinion on that?
I don't over-exaggerate the arm movement. I don't think it wasn't selling fair enough the arm movement, and keeping the ball nice and close to my body. And then
Initially in any game, if it's done even sometimes half speed or half well, you might pull it off. But the goal here is to perfect this skill, and how you're going to do it is by practice. Okay, so as the skills progress further, I'm just going to show you the second clip now. So I just want you to have a look at the second clip and see if you can progress from the first clip. Okay. Okay?
Yeah.
So what did you think of that one?
The similar to the last one, obviously the arm movement wasn't good enough, and then stepping off as well the step off wasn't the best, and pushing off.
Yeah, you can see in the second clip there that it was a lot better than the first clip. However, still room for improvement. Yeah. So third clip.
Yeah, alright, that one's a bit better. I think anyway, it was average, but it's still like a bit more improvement in there anyway.
What did you think of your arm movements in that one?
They're getting better. I'm kind of over-exaggerating a bit more, and just need to work on a step off after that.
Yeah.
Dummy solo, just need to work on a step off, that's what I think.
Yeah, good. Yeah. The fourth clip now is just gonna. I want you to really study the fourth clip and see, you know, how has it advanced from the fourth clip from the first clip. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
It's
getting better, I think, each one.
Yeah, and you can understand that like from one session, how it's advanced. So you can imagine it by practice how well you can perfect this skill, and how applicable it is within games and putting it into practice speaks volumes. And you can see from the clips we showed you originally, the damage that it can potentially do. You understand your championship next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it might be something to experiment, you know, on goal or in going for a point or whatever, like just for your confidence and for yourself. So taking this session further, we're going to organise a session for this day next week again. We're going to be doing similar processes and see how advanced your skill has been. So between now and then, I want you to practice pre-training. So maybe 10 minutes before training, you might go up and practice the skill acquisition as well. Okay, so looking forward to seeing you next week. Thanks for joining us. Cheers.
Okay, so obviously we've gone about implementing the session structure that we outlined at the start of the video. We feel that Luke is now more proficient than he was previously in the dummy solo, but that there's still bits that can be fine-tuned and perfected. So hopefully with the aid of the visual feedback we've provided, the implicit learning that we've started, we now believe that Luke will be better placed to perfect that skill and to implement it in game situations, which is ultimately the goal with any skill acquisition in sport. We have set up a follow-on consultation with Luke, and we feel that with a little bit more work, Luke will be much better at the dummy solo and then able to implement it correctly in a match situation.
So we hope by you watching this video, you'll have learned what it takes to develop a necessary skill associated with a sport or a specific sport. This video is purely a demonstration on learning a skill acquisition and how it can benefit a player going forward in their respective sport. Thanks very much for watching the video. Hope you've enjoyed it.
Thank you.